Hi, welcome to Pure Potato Tarot. Thank you for clicking on the video and visiting my channel. If any parts of the message resonates, please feel free to like, comment, as well as subscribe. I will never profess to be the best card reader on any social media platform. However, I do know how to read cards and I am usually on point. So please don't ask me about divine feminines, divine masculines, portal spell work, or any of that other tarot bullshit. My readings are for informative purposes only and not to be taken as medical and or legal advice. I do read my cards literally as well as the energy, so the story does always reveal itself. Please remember that energy is not gender specific. It can refer to you, someone you know, someone you have known, or someone you will know. I am politically incorrect and brutally blunt, and so if at any time during this message I offend you or hurt your feelings, sorry in advance. Definitely not my intention. However, you probably should find yourself another tarot card reader. So I said I was going to try to do better about doing the different individual sign readings, monthly sign readings, and so this is my attempt at trying to do that. Fingers crossed that I get through all 12. Y'all know how I do and everything, but we're gonna see where this goes. But anyway, this is going to be a reading for the sign of, I keep hearing Virgo or Cancer, Virgo or Cancer. Let us see. I had a quarter somewhere. I was gonna say let's flip a coin, but I don't see it. Up here it is. Heads Cancer, tails Virgo. Ah, tails Virgo. Alright, so Virgo. So this will be a reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of February. I don't own the rights to the music playing in the background. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there so YouTube doesn't have to flag me or violate me or restrict my video. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so let us see what the energy is for my Virgos for the month of February. I'm going to get 3 cards and we're going to go from there. Eventually I will start doing a stank on your box again. I have not been doing stank on you. I don't know why I feel moved to say that during your reading, Virgo, but I've not been doing stank on you because I wanted to add some more names to the box, and yeah. And then also, when I do stank on your readings, I tend to get myself in trouble. It seems like people want to take everything, you know. If I pull the name Keith or something, then, you know, all the Keiths that I know, they give me attitude. Like, you do realize that there's about 1 billion Keiths in this world, so... But I am going to do that. But anyway, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm babbling. All right, what energy do we have for our Virgos for the month of February? Okay. First thing that came out was Two-Faced. Then we have Hustle Mode, and we have Soul Contracts in the reverse. Alright, what's playing in the background is DJ Khaled and Drake for Free. Could you make for free? They say I got girls that I should have made wait for it. I got girls that I should have made pay for it. At the bottom of the deck we have breaking cycles. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here for you, Virgo. Alright, so you could have recently found out that a confidant, a friend, somebody that you held in high regard, or, you know, a relationship that you valued, this person actually was a foe. Somebody was not a friend. Somebody always smiled in your face, but behind closed doors they were possibly blaspheming your name, talking smack about you, plotting on you as well. Either this is you or somebody else. Somebody was hating on your so this could be a professional rival. This could be somebody whom a competitor. or somebody who wants to be a competitor is what I'm hearing. So there's also somebody that's trying to break in on somebody's territory, somebody's region, somebody's area. So I don't know if you do sales, or this could be, I'm hearing politicians as well. So this could be a situation where an incumbent is running, and they've been a long time incumbent. They've been in the office for so long that people, how like after a politician has just been in office for so long, they just have that name recognition. And so like anybody who's coming to challenge that, there is discouraged, or is being discouraged, like, oh my goodness, this person, they've been been here for da 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 da. So this is somebody who who has been in office a long time, or who has been in a position a long time, who has held some type of authority in a long time, for a long time. And perhaps now somebody is trying to usurp that. Somebody is trying to take somebody's business over, take somebody's clients away. Somebody could also be trying to take somebody's boyfriend. Or if you are a guy, somebody could be trying to take your girlfriend. Somebody was trying to take something from somebody in a very sly, clever, backstabbing, two-faced way. And this is somebody that you could have basically pulled them up on that before, like, hey, like, well, I heard you was, such and such told me you had some choice words to say, or you were saying this, you were saying somebody was saying somebody's product wasn't good as well. Somebody was like really going out of their way to discourage people from dealing with you, Virgo, or you were going out of your way to get somebody, or to discourage people from dealing with somebody else. But I'm really hearing that this is like in the business area. Somebody has been trying to take over your business, take over your clients, take over your territory. Somebody has really been trying to break into that. And this is somebody who, when you see them, they're always smiling like, hey, like everything is all good. But, maybe one or two people have come back to you and pretty much said the same thing about this person. Like, hey, I would watch this person if I were you. Like, this person, they just have pure hate in their heart for you, or they're not a friend. This person is a foe. And you could have asked this person, like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep hearing, blah 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 blah. Oh no, man, or no, it's not like that at all. Somebody basically wants to cop deuces when you basically check them or pull them up on something. This is somebody who's jealous of your money, somebody who's jealous. So this is somebody who, so like if you have, also I'm being moved to tell you that if you are in the life and you have noticed an unusual amount of attention, or like an unusually high law enforcement presence, say someplace where you regularly, and this is to my street people, regularly, do business at, or places that you regularly go, but you've noticed that every time you turn around it's a police officer, every time you somebody has dimed somebody out, somebody snitched. If you feel like every time you, and this is specific, if you are in that life, okay, and it seems like recently everywhere you go, everywhere you turn, there is a police officer, you know what I mean? Like, so this could be a situation where there was never really a heavy police presence once before. Now there is. Somebody has been chatting you up. Somebody basically has been diming you out. Somebody is trying to set somebody up to go to jail to get somebody out the way. In a nutshell. Also, okay, get away from the street thing. business side, this could be a situation where two people are up for a promotion, or two people are trying to get, a promotion, or trying to get a position, or trying to attain something. All right. You'll find out that the other person has been, I don't know why, and I shouts out to the ghetto nun, because I heard her say this. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. What did she say? Dirty Mac. You can find out that this person has been trying to dirty Mac you to a boss. Like, they're never at their desk. They're always gone. Whenever you walk past their cubicle, they're never there. They're always gone. They're always like slacking off. Somebody is a workplace snitch. This is somebody who, hey, you want to grab lunch? Hey, somebody who's always trying to be your friend, always trying to know your business. So what were you doing this weekend? Oh, okay. This is somebody who basically they have a smile on their face all the time, and they hang out with you, but it's only to gain some type of knowledge and or insight or some type of leverage over someone as well. Also, somebody could have been sleeping with somebody on, either somebody was sleeping with somebody on their job, or messing with somebody on their job, or somebody was lying and saying that they were at work and they really weren't, because somebody was messing around or doing, or if this wasn't like, messing around, this could be a situation where somebody would clock in and then leave, or somebody would have somebody else clock in for them. Somebody was eating up the time clock, or will be eating up the time clock for the month of February. But be careful with that, Virgo, because there is somebody watching you, and they're just looking for a reason to fire you. Somebody, when it's time to go to lunch, somebody leaves a couple minutes early. So about 5-10 minutes earlier than what they're supposed to. So I don't know if you can see in this card, is 10 to 12, 10 to noon, and that's the universal lunchtime. Somebody milks the clock, or somebody cheats on cheats the clock every day. 10 minutes, 15 minutes for lunch. Possibly somebody could come in to work late, or but like, they're supposed to be there at 9, they come in at like 9:10, 9:15 every day, but they still get paid as if they come in at 9. Somebody could be milking the clock. Be careful with that, because there is somebody that's watching, and somebody is want to snitch on you or tell on you this month, Virgo. All right. Somebody is also going to be found out to be living a double life, or having more than one person, or dealing with more than one person, and some type of it says soul contract in the reverse. So this is a long-term relationship, or a relationship of some substance is going to be terminated as a result. Somebody's going to pop up on somebody's job. Okay? Somebody is going to pop up on somebody's job. Somebody could possibly be popping up on somebody's job to take them out to lunch, or to bring somebody some lunch, only to find out that this person is not there. Somebody's name could be Sean. Click is in the background playing. Big Sean. Yeah, somebody's about to get caught up. Somebody could possibly be sleeping with somebody on the job. I did say that in the very beginning. Somebody is getting ready to get caught up. Somebody's partner is going to pop up on them, and they're not going to be there. Somebody's partner already suspects that when they say that they're at work, that they're not really there. So somebody could be popping up like, hey, I just, wanted to bring you lunch or whatever, but really it's a fact finding type of situation. Somebody is really like, are they where they say that they are? This could be the reason why a relationship happened. Or why a relationship ended in the past. Also, if you ended a relationship with somebody or you broke up, this could be like a marriage or, some type of significant situation ended with you and somebody else. That other person could be pretending as if they are cool with how everything worked out. They're cool with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm cool, I'm fine, and everything. Somebody could, could have been placed in the friend zone, and somebody's, possibly acting as if they are cool with that. In hopes of, maybe if they just, go along to get along, then things will get greater later. And so somebody could have been playing that game thinking that, or you could have been playing that game, Virgo, playing as though everything is cool, when in actuality you had a whole other agenda. Now that sounds like you, Virgo. No, no shade, but like, pretending like, you were going along with a certain, program when you had your own program in mind, you had your own agenda. Somebody was just dealing with somebody because perhaps they needed the support so they could go out there and work, or perhaps somebody needed somebody's money or needed some type of help and everything, so they basically played along with the situation to get what they needed up out of somebody. And that could have come to light, and as a result, the situation ended. So what I'm getting is somebody basically could have stayed in a relationship, stayed in a position, and they were staying in it because they were getting something out of it. Not because they necessarily wanted to be there, but because they were getting something out of it. Some people stayed in a situation and a relationship so that they can get their ducks in a row. And, so once they did get their ducks in a row, they could bounce. And this could be, somebody could have found this out or be finding this out this month. Somebody is getting caught. Now, I did a major arcana reading, and I said that there was a Virgo that was getting ready to get caught up. Somebody is getting ready to find out that their spouse or their partner has been unfaithful to them. And this most definitely could be what it is. Right now, again, somebody is supposed to be working. Somebody is supposed to be out getting money. That's what they're telling their person. Like, I'm working right now, or I'm pulling a double, or that's always the excuse as to why somebody is not home, why they are always too tired. I'm hearing too tired to have sex, or whatever, because somebody is supposed to be working so hard. They're working double shifts. They're working damn near, 24 hours a day and everything, only to find out that this person, basically, you think this person is at work and this person is nowhere to be found. Look at this computer. This computer is not even turned on. It's 2 coffees. So somebody is sleeping with somebody on their job, is what I'm getting. And when this person, or when these people are supposed to be at work, or that could be, or even, that could just be, an alibi. Oh, well, I was at work. Also, somebody works late, or somebody comes in a house late. So this is like almost midnight too. And they could be like, well, where you been? Oh, I had this project. I stayed late at the office, or I worked a double, blah, blah, blah. Somebody is lying. Somebody was not at work, or is not at work. When this information comes to light, somebody is going to walk away. As a result, somebody's going to be placed in the friend zone. Yeah, a relationship is coming to an end, period. Somebody doesn't want to deal with this bullshit anymore. Somebody, excuse my mouth, somebody is tired. Also, whomever this person is seeing or sleeping with, they have you've caught this person before with the same person. Or you've gotten caught before with the same person. This is somebody who is cheating, but this person has feelings for the third party. Or they're into the third party. I mean, so this is not like I love this person. This most definitely could be like this person has your person's head. So the third party is occupying space in your person's heart and in your person's head. At the very least in your person's head. And so that's why they have no time for you. Also, you'll be able to tell confirmation because your person is always irritable around you. They've always got their face all screwed up. So it's like they're all happy when they're at work. But when they get home to you, this isn't like somebody hates where they're at. Somebody hates who they're dealing with or who they have to deal with. Somebody feels trapped in a situation, feels trapped by somebody. Somebody is just biding their time until they can basically just make a clean break from a situation. I think that's going to be biding your time. I think that's the overall energy for you, Virgo. If somebody is biding their time. All right, what is this Two-Face? What happened in the past? What is this Two-Face? Yeah, somebody was saying amen because what is it? It's a whole lot of bad bees in the house. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Two-Face. All right. You spend your whole life putting up. I'm the type to say a prayer and go get what I just pray for church. Alright, so hustle mode. We have Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So when somebody is at work, you don't hear from this person. You could call this person. They don't answer their phone. For some, their phone is cut off. You don't hear from this person. Not a, hey, I'm just calling to see what you doing. Not, like on their break or anything. When somebody goes on break, somebody is out with somebody else. All right, and then we have the title card in reverse. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, there you are, Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If this is not an earth sign woman, this is someone of a light complexion or Caucasian. This is somebody who is very money hungry. She's very easily tempted with money. So basically, she's going to go to the person who has the most dough. So, this is a gold digger. Like, this is, whoever this person is the definition of a gold digger, period. She's going wherever the money is. Look at her face. Look at the snake holding the pentacle. Look at her face like, okay. Like, you can get her to do anything for $1. Somebody didn't have much growing up, and so they learned to love, and money was all important. Making money, getting money, accumulating money, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how you get it as long as you get it, because it's better to have it than not have it. No matter what you have to do to get it, somebody will do anything for $1, period. Somebody will tempt somebody will do anything for $1. Okay, with this moon, you could be dealing with a Pisces. Something is happening so between the full moon and the new moon, the next new moon, this is going to come to fruition. in terms of somebody's about to get caught up. At the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Cups. Somebody also thought that somebody was going to return to them, come back to them, and that's not the case. Somebody also thought that somebody, possibly this could be a baby's mom or baby's dad, thought that because you have a child with this person that, you know, you would forever be tied to them, or you would forever be, you know, dependent upon them, or however. That's not the case as well. When somebody is supposed to be at work, or when somebody is gone or not in the house, they don't even call to check on their kids. Like, they are fucking out. Like, adios, bitches. Somebody is out. Somebody can't wait to hit the door. So basically, somebody is realizing that they just have, you know, them around for convenience. So this could be a situation where you possibly broke up with somebody, or somebody broke up with you, but then, you know, they came back around. So say, you know, you were married, or say this is a baby mama, baby daddy type situation, okay? And, you know, you and your significant other broke up, all right? And I don't know why I feel like I'm speaking to a man about a woman. This is a woman that's doing this, or a woman that's significant in this. All right, and so, you know, you are dealing with this woman, and say you all broke up, but you all have kids together, right? Or you guys were married, or you guys were living together, but, you know, the relationship is over, or you guys decided to take a break, or, you know, whatever the reason. So you guys basically broke up, but still together. So separate, you guys are separated. All right, or it's hard to describe what it is that I'm seeing here. All right, you all broke up, but you all still maybe live in the same home, or maybe still, you know, this could be like you guys still live together until one can find another place to stay, or this could be a situation where you all stay in the same home, you know, to save money on bills, or, you know, perhaps because you have children. And so you want to keep the continuity going. Somebody was willing to be in a situation like that, even though that's not what they wanted, okay? They really wanted, you know, you all to be together, or you wanted to be together truly with somebody, but they decided to go ahead and roll with it. It's better to go along and get along, like I said earlier. So, you know, eventually, hopefully, you know, we'll get back together. All right, somebody is realizing that that's not happening, period. That's never gonna happen. Whoever the person is that you're waiting for, they don't exist anymore. That this person has moved on. All right, this person is seeing somebody else. This person is, yeah, so basically they're only being bothered with you because they need something. And whoever this is, whoever their significant person is, the one who's being used, they know that they're being used. So this could be, you know, their person offering, you know, you this money to keep you stuck, to keep you to make you stay. I know what'll make her stay. Money will make her stay. So let me, you know, let me offer her some money, or let me offer him some money, or, you know, however it goes down. Because somebody does know you. So basically, you could have broken up with somebody, but you've not fully been able to sever that tie because you keep going back, because somebody keeps offering you something. There it is. Somebody has something that you want, so they keep offering it to you, and you keep going back. Also, that cat is going to be let out of the bag. That somebody is only being bothered with somebody because they need something. So this is a situation where somebody is going out of their way to make you love them, to make you want to be with them again. They're calling you. They're, you know, taking you out to dinner, taking you on, you know, dates, and, you know, they're doing all these things, and you're done. It's over. You don't want this person anymore. You know, it doesn't matter what this person has to offer you, you're just done. I'm hearing somebody got a taste of freedom and they will never go back. And somebody is realizing that. All right? But somebody is also using somebody too, because somebody also knows that somebody does want to be with them and to stay with them. And so they're going to use this situation. All right, when I said that, I'm sorry, in the past, two-faced, ow. Wheel of Fortune, what came out was the Ace of Swords. Let me see, what is this Ace of Swords? Okay, there you are, Virgo. Somebody ended something with you because they found out that you were betraying them. That basically you were playing somebody. Somebody is a musician. Somebody can sing. Somebody can play a musical instrument. Somebody sings when they okay. Somebody sings when they're nervous, or somebody sings to comfort themselves and or to comfort others. Somebody is a songbird. If this is not singing, somebody has some type of musical inclination, musical talent. So this could be, somebody could also play the flute or the horn as well. Also, if you are a musician, somebody could be ending your contract, or your contract could be up for renegotiation, and perhaps the label said that they were going to re-sign you. They're not. Somebody is not going to get re-signed. And this is somebody who was a top performer, a top earner at one point in time. All right, Virgo. All right, what is this? I'm going to put that back. All right, we have Ace of Swords. All right, what is this? Hustle mode, Page of Pentacles in reverse. We have Four of Swords. See? Okay. Damn. All right, what is a soul contract? Title card in reverse, Queen of Pentacles. We have Three of Cups. All right. Six of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have King of Wands. All right, first of all, I be knowing what I'm talking about. Somebody's significant other gets ghost. They go ghost. You could be calling, so somebody's supposed to be at work, and you could be calling this person. They never answer. Like I said, when somebody is at work, you don't hear from this person. Or when somebody's supposed to be at work, you don't hear from this person. You don't get any messages. You don't get any calls. Perhaps, you know, this person is saying, oh, it was like really busy, or I can't have my phone on the floor, is what I'm hearing. I can't have my phone on me when I'm on the clock. Or, you know, there's just, you know, somebody has a reason why they're inaccessible at that time. Somebody is sleeping with somebody. Also, if you could notice that a lot of people are calling off, or there's going to be like an increase in call-offs during the month of February. I don't know, because somebody could be sick, or I don't know what it is, but or you could be calling off a lot in the month of February, or you could be using, you know, your work as an alibi. More and more and more. The Keys by Futurist Plan. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. I know the judge. I'm going to shoot him some chips. Somebody was most definitely involved in a third-party situation. Is Queen of Pentacles. All right? Either she was a victim or she was a perpetrator. Also, somebody is trying to keep it from coming to light that their person was having a third party situation. Somebody was sleeping with somebody on their job. And they don't want this information to get out, because if this information does get out that somebody was in a third party situation, that some type of relationship is going to end. Now, this could be romantic, professional, I don't know, but something is going to end. Somebody is actually hiding out from somebody. This Queen of Pentacles is hiding. This Queen of Pentacles possibly whoever this, okay, there is somebody hiding. There's somebody trying not to be seen in the situation. So I'm just going to use, you know, what I was saying earlier about somebody could surprise, you know, someone on their job, or somebody, you know, is supposed to be at work, or so this could be a situation where somebody comes to somebody's office late night to check on them to make sure that they're there, and they catch somebody in the office, or they just barely catch somebody in the office. Meaning, somehow, some way, somebody has foreknowledge that you're coming to, you know, you're coming up, or you're coming to the floor, or something to that effect. So perhaps maybe you need to stop at security downstairs before you can go upstairs. But somebody gets, you know, some type of warning in the nick of time, and, you know, they're able to hide their person, or they're able to leave. Also, somebody could be being found out to be a scam artist. So somebody could owe a lot of people some money at this time. Somebody was messing around, or not messing around, that's not the right choice of words. Somebody took some type of L. Somebody owes a lot of people, okay? Whether it be somebody was, you know, borrowing money until they got on their feet. I don't know. Somebody got product on consignment, or somebody made, you know, promises to a bunch of people, and now it's time to, like, you know, pony up, and it's just not happening. But whatever that may be, somebody is hiding out. Okay, but I am getting that somebody basically got caught up cheating on somebody. Somebody got caught. Somebody came to somebody's job looking for them. Somebody couldn't, okay, so in the month, okay. So in the month of February, Virgo, please be careful. If you are the person who is having a third party affair, or you are a third party, somebody is going to get caught this month. Somebody's significant other is going to pop up on them, or, you know, try to catch them or surprise them. Somebody's not going to be able to get in contact with somebody. Somebody is not answering their phone or returning somebody's text. This could be concerning a child, or that could be, you know, the excuse that somebody is using, like, I was calling because the baby needed da-da-da-da-da, or they needed da-da-da-da-da, but somebody is not answering the text. Somebody is not responding, either because they don't want to, or they don't have, you know, they don't want to because they're doing something else, or they don't have access to their phone or whatever, because they, you know, their phone could be in one place and they're in another place. But either way, whatever it is, somebody was supposed to be at point A, but they're not there. Okay? They're at point B somehow. So somebody is going to get caught. All right? What is the outcome for this, for my Virgos? Two-Faced, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords. Yeah. Somebody is ending a situation right now as we speak. Somebody is no longer sleeping with somebody either, because it's going to come out that somebody indulges in, you know, somebody has third-party situations. Somebody sleeps around for money. And somebody thought, okay, so this could also be a situation where somebody married a hoe. A real life hoe. Meaning somebody married someone who will sell their ass. Excuse me. Somebody will sell their body. And perhaps, you know, when you got with this person, Virgo, or when somebody got with you, You know, the condition was you can't be out here cheating. You can't be out here doing all the things that, you know, you once did. You got to calm down, slow down. And this person just didn't do it. Somebody can't leave this. Somebody is for the streets. They call it a lollipop. Lollipop is for the streets. Vibe by Tyga and Kawaii is playing in the background. Somebody want to see you toot it up, or you gonna catch somebody tooting it up. Alright, we have Knight of Swords. What's this hustle mode? Page of Pentacles. Somebody's supposed to be working. When you ask this person, well, what have you been doing? Oh, I just been working. I'm just, you know, I'm working all the time. That's all I do is work all the time. Alright, we have the Emperor card. So this could have been, alright, so you could be married to somebody, or you could be dealing with an Aries. This could be your boss as well. Somebody could be sleeping with their boss. Also, somebody could be sleeping on the job. So this could be a situation where somebody's, again, somebody's supposed to be at work, but somebody is, you know, not at their desk when they're supposed to be. Somebody oversleeps a lot. Somebody could be getting called into the office for the month of February as well, because somebody has kind of been like slacking off on the job. But also somebody could be definitely sleeping with their boss. Alright, and then under soul contracts in reverse, we have Knight of Cups. Also, I did say somebody could be a sex worker, right? Okay. Okay, somebody could be a sex worker. Number one. Alright, and it could come to light that, you know, somebody has a pimp, handler, alright? And this could be a situation where this person was only supposed to be working with one person. It turns out they're working, you know, they're moonlighting. They're supposed to be here, you know, making some money or doing something, but in actuality, they're someplace else, you know, working for someplace else. Also, somebody could get caught skimming off the top, is what I'm hearing. $1 Million Baby playing in the background. Somebody wants to make it. Somebody is $1 million baby. I'm telling you, this woman, all they care about is money. You could be dealing with a young woman under the age of 35 as well. Somebody basically was trying to calm somebody down. This could be somebody who was wild or has always been wild. Somebody's always been for the streets. Somebody needs variety. Somebody has variety. Somebody dates a lot of different people. Also, whoever, somebody, okay. All right. Also, okay. Somebody also could be with child. All right. The paternity of a child could also be coming out as well. It could come out that the paternity of a child, the father of a child, is actually somebody that your person worked with. All right. Also, it could come out that the paternity of a child is unknown because somebody could have given birth to a trick baby. Somebody is a sex worker out here. All right, give me another one on this. Also, somebody that you broke up with. or rather somebody that broke up with you could be coming back around. Somebody that broke up with you could be coming back around, and they could be saying that they are pregnant. If that is the case, definitely get a DNA test. Okay, we have 4 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and we have the title card again, but this time in the upright. Somebody also is going to come back and want to apologize or want to make amends for ending something with you, or, you know, you, them. Somebody lied to somebody. Somebody said that they were done with their old way of life, that they were done with the tricks, the games, the lies, the cheating, you know, just the everything that ended a situation, or that put, you know, you all's situation in danger in the first place. And, you know, I guess you guys were supposed to have been working on it, and it was supposed to be over then, but for whatever the reason, it was not. If you left somebody, broken up with somebody, you could be hearing from that person as well. You could be dealing with a water sign female too. If this is a water sign female, this is someone of a light complexion as well. Or this could be an earth sign female whom is an old flame that will be coming back around. Also, this could be a situation where somebody got left because basically they were a mess out here. Somebody was a ho-ho, or somebody didn't respect and or cherish a situation that they were in. Somebody was married, and perhaps, you know, the whole time that they were married, they were behaving as if they were single. Somebody could feel like they need to kind of like fall back and disappear off the scene for a while, so they can kind of get themselves together and get their situation back on track. Somebody could be realizing that they have basically messed their life up being a tramp. Somebody could realize what being a deadbeat, or you know, a deadbeat, what type of, you know, karma that has wrought on somebody's life. Somebody could be getting a letter of apology as well. Also, okay, this could also be a situation where this could also be a situation. Now, this is for my LGBTQ IARS people. So this could be a situation where you were bisexual, or your person was bisexual, or they could have been gay, who knows. And perhaps when they met you, you know, they said how you basically turned them around. All right, that they no longer had those desires. They only wanted you. It was just you that they wanted. They didn't want another, you know. So I'm getting, this could be a woman saying this to a man. So a man could have met a woman who was bisexual or gay, however it goes down. Okay, and when they met, they were so in love, or what he thought, you know, he thought that they were so in love. When in actuality, I'm hearing this girl was just playing the role. But they were so in love that this woman told him how she was not bisexual, how she was not gay, how she only wanted him. Perhaps she could have told, you know, this man that it was just a phase that, you know, she was going through when she was younger, but now that she's older, she knows what she wants, and she realizes now that, you know what I mean, she's, you know, that was just something that she did, but she's heterosexual. She wants a family with, you know, this person. This person could be finding out that all that was an act, that this woman was a liar or an actress, and that basically she's never stopped her ways. I did say that somebody could get caught cheating with somebody whom they had been, who was a problem once before. So this could be a situation where, you know, say there was a woman and a man, and this woman was, or either one, you know, went both ways or was gay. But once they entered into this relationship, you know, they swore off the same sex, so they swore off third parties. All they wanted was their person. It could come to light, or it not could, it is going to come to light in the month of February that that is not the case. That somebody has not sworn off that way of life. That somebody is still very much active and participates in same-sex relationships or third-party relationships. Somebody is going to realize that they have married somebody who is gay, period. They're gay. They're not bisexual, they're gay. Which I've always said, that whole bisexual shit, no, either you are gay or you're not, because bisexual or not, you prefer something, you prefer one over the other. All right, and I have found that usually when somebody says that they are bisexual, that is somebody who is scared to come out of the closet fully. But anyway, so, you know, it's going to come out that this person has still been indulging in, you know, in the same type of activities that they swore off, and that this person has been still seeing possibly somebody that they swore that they would never deal with again. And you could find out that this person has been dealing with this person. So this could be an ex that you find, you know, or like, you know, you had a problem about this person once before in your relationship, and this person swore that they would never see this person again or deal with this person again. You could find out that that's not the case, that they technically really never stopped dealing with this person or seeing this person. All right, Virgo. So somebody is getting ready to get caught. I'm hearing Akon, caught up, they won't let me out, or locked up, they won't let me out. Somebody feels, I did say somebody feels like a prisoner. Somebody feels trapped in a life that they don't really necessarily want, but they have to deal with for whatever the reason. Somebody could have claimed that somebody was just their friend, but in actuality, it's the super secret lover. All right, what is the outcome for you, for Virgos, for the month of February? Brand new. All right, so whatever brand new means, brand new relationship, brand new partner, somebody is going to start from scratch. So somebody is going to just chuck the whole thing and start over. All right, there's a situation that has been messed up so badly that it's hard. A situation has been messed up so badly that every time you try to fix it, it just technically makes things worse. There's a situation that basically can't be fixed. It can't be. Like, too much has happened, too much has been done, too much has been said. It can't be fixed. It'll never be the way that it once was. And somebody could want to go back to that, and that's just not what it's going to be. So somebody really needs to just start over, start from scratch. Somebody could be saying in the month of February that they do want to start from scratch. Like I said, somebody said they're going to swear off that whole, all the things that, you know, mucked up the relationship in the first place. They want to start over. My advice is, and I could be wrong, I'm going to go ahead and put that out, but I think that somebody is just saying that because it makes more sense to stay with somebody. It's cheaper to keep her. Also, somebody could want to just stay with somebody because they need help opening up a business. So they need that financial support. They need something. So what I'm getting is, if somebody does stay with you, or if you are staying with somebody, it's a trick to it. It's a trick to it, Virgo. So anyway, thank you so much. I hope that this helps. Please don't forget to like, comment, as well as subscribe. Share the content, as it may not pertain to you, but could pertain to somebody else. Actually, no signs came out in this reading except for Virgo, except for the Hermit card. So, yeah, I don't know. But please leave me a message to let me know whether or not this resonated with anybody, because it was kind of all over the place. But yeah, Virgo, you got a lot going on here, babes. But until the next time, thanks for watching, and deuces.